Hey y'all. Alright. I am in the RV doing a little road trip with mom. She's sitting next to me. Hopefully she doesn't think I'm insane. She already knows I'm insane. But it's whatever. Alright. I have been seeing a few things lately. And it just made me want to talk about the current education system. I've already talked about in the past how it's indoctrinating the youth into the new cult of woke, but felt like delving deeper into the education system and what it is and what it's doing now. I can tell you, my mom just looked at me like, "What are you talking about?"
No, you stopped talking, so that's why I looked.
Alright. See, it's odd for me to sit in a small space doing a reading with my mom sitting right next to me. But, when I went through school, I didn't fit into the mold. Since I learn differently, and I know that since our current education system has not changed in over a century, that it was first built to produce workers, mindless workers, just to educate them enough so that they can work their life to death. I didn't fit into that mold. I didn't do very well in school because I don't learn the way that I was taught. I learned in different ways, and I didn't give a fuck about what I was taught except what I wanted to learn because I knew what I needed to learn for myself and what I'm good at. So I know the education system is built to produce mindless workers. It has changed quite a bit since I was in school over 20 years ago. So let's talk about that. So I asked, what is the education system for? Alright, so I used the Wisdom of the House of Night, the Urban Crow Oracle, and my Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So we have preparation with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So what the education now is, sorry for the keys, but that's what you get. Alright, so we have preparation. Okay, I only brought the 3 decks with me. If I was doing a reading in my room, I would have used different decks. But this is what I got, bitches. So this is what you get. Okay. Preparation. Entirely what I just said. Preparing people to be mindless workers. To carry this rock to a pointless hole, just dropping these rocks into this hole, just being mindless, doing what they are taught to do. Preparation, to prepare you to do what they want you to do. And with the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands, they are preparing you to hold your passions, to stifle your creativity, to stifle your innate abilities and the fire within you into this dark cloud of nothingness, to want you to be mindless, to be prepared to kill this passion in you to want to move forward, to want to do what you want to do. Because Knight of Wands, this motherfucker's moving forward. He's like, I'm passionate. I'm going for it. But with the preparation they're trying to do to make you mindless, they're taking all of that passion out of you with this cloud. They're like, no, you ain't going forward, bitch. You're taking what we're giving you, and no, you have no passions. You're not going forward. You're not leaping into the unknown. You're doing what we want you to do. And we have release with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Wands. No, the Six of Wands, sorry. So with release, we have death, and then we have the release of the energy into not even the cosmos, just into the 3D. Oh, look at its little bug making an appearance. So we have the release of your passions that are now dead, because that is what the education wants to do, is kill everything that is born into you and make you into this flock that just flies and does what they want, killing your passions, trapping you with the Nine of Wands. You are trapped. You are stuck. You are holding your passion in your hand, but you have all these blockages around you, controlling you. Like, there's growth on them, but nothing will grow because what they have prepared for, you can't grow. You are stuck. And you have nothing to celebrate. Like, the Six of Wands is celebration, but what do you have to celebrate but what they taught you with this little wreath? You only have what they want you to celebrate. Everything around you is made, created, illusionary. You have no real hopes of your own. You only have the hopes that what they gave you of this little wreath. That is your hope. That is your celebration. Everything around you is illusionary because they don't want you to see it. And we have the moon with the ace, or the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. The moon, emotions, your true self, the light and the dark. What will you be? Will you be yourself hidden within the shadows of this light? Because within this card, there is the light side and the dark side. So which side are you going to connect with? Which side is a part of you? Which side are they shining on you with what you're being educated by? And with the King of Swords, their truth is the only truth. They cut through the bullshit. They cut through the spiritual part of you, the creative part of you. They want to destroy whatever part of you is whole and hearty and yourself. They want to cut through the bullshit and own you. And the Hierophant, the spiritual leader that controls the spiritual, connected with the King of Swords, is like, they're cutting through the bullshit. They are cutting your spiritual self out of your education and forcing you to believe bullshit. They're cutting your spiritual self, your inner truth out, so that they can form you into something that bows down to them. They want you to bow down to them. They don't want you to have inner truth. My mom's laying down. She's like, you're bullshit. Okay, then we have self-interest with fulfillment and the Six of Pentacles. So within the current education system, if you have self-interest, look at the bleakness of this card. To have an interest in your own creativity or abilities is, look at this sad, bleak card. Self-interest is only in destroying what is living and creative and beautiful. They are forming the system around killing anything that is individual. You see all of these crows. They are all of the same ilk, killing the only individual that has had their own views in life is dead. With fulfillment, they try to fulfill you with promises of greatness and gluttony. Have you ever truly eaten a pomegranate and drank a glass of wine and felt truly fulfilled? I know it's just an image on the card, but has that really made you feel fulfilled? Yeah, I like to drink wine. Don't like pomegranates, but it's whatever. But does that really fulfill you? They're trying to show you what should fulfill you, what they want to fulfill you. But does it? Is that fulfilling the youth that they are currently manipulating to feel fulfilled by this bullshit? Ask yourself that. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. With self-interest, with fulfillment, is someone's self-interest being selfish enough to want to fulfill themselves? Selfish. What are they gonna give? Nothing. They're not gonna give what they learn to others that need to learn. They're gonna be like, oh, I'm just gonna give you this crumb. Like, yeah. Fuck you. Like, I know all because I've been taught by the Borg or whatever the people want to fucking call it. They want you a mindless drone, leaving the others that don't want to learn their bullshit to starve. Right, my mom probably thinks I'm nuts. She's laying down right now. But that's what my cards came up with. So the current education system. Although, you know, I grew up in a world that was really different from what it is now, but I still did not thrive in the education system. Like, I dropped out my senior year because, you know, I went to a different school and they were really strict on attendance and I was never fucking there. Although I did all my work, I wasn't there, so they wanted me to go another year and I was like, fuck you, bitch. So I dropped out, got my GED, and got that before I would have graduated because I'm just not a school person. You know, I tried some college shit. It's not my thing. But in that, I never learned the way that they tried to teach me, so I was punished for it. I did my work. I just had to do it away from the classroom because I absorb information differently. So I had to do it in a different way that was not forced upon me. I did my work. But because I wasn't there, because I didn't give a fuck about what they were doing, I didn't care for the way I was taught and what they wanted me to do, I was punished for it. So I said, fuck off, and got my GED. And really, what has that done? No, I'll never work in a corner office. I'll never be an engineer. I'll never be any of those things that the education system is trying to train people to be. Of course, many people will be that, but I won't. That's not my specialty. That's not what I do. If I could have gone to college for writing or art, I mean, I tried, but it wasn't something that would have benefited me to have to do that every fucking day to get paid. It would take my desire to create away. So, I know I haven't been in school in over 20 years, but I can only imagine what people are going through that, you know, are going through school now. It is trying to kill the part of them that is independent and creative, that wants to do something on their own, and it wants to make them a mindless drone. So, I can't really speak on those people since I'm almost 40, but that's what the current education system is, and it's what it's been for over a century. It's just gotten worse over the past, couple decades. But that's my reading. Love y'all.